Alright, well, I'm trying to start this T-Mobile AMA with TSM.
Wonderful.
PogChamp, PogChamp, PogChamp.
PogChamp! Well, let's get the T-Mobile AMA underway.
So, first question is from Hydra Slot. It says, how did you feel about representing NA at All-Stars? And how was the experience?
It was a good 3 games.
Hey, we played some
Honest
scrims too.
Yeah, what about the scrims, Mike?
Oh, scrims were fun because it's my first time playing with everybody. Haven't ever played with Kevin. Haven't ever played with Bjerg, Afro, or Sneaky. So it was pretty good to learn like how each and every one of them like pretty much communicated. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree. First time for me doing the All-Stars thing as well. It was pretty fun. Got to experience an outsider's team's TSM's perspective, basically.
Yeah.
Katie Cutie asks, what was your favorite part about All-Stars? I liked 1v1ing the fans. That was pretty fun.
Kevin's just answering his own question. No, that's fine. You can go ahead.
And meeting some of the other pros. I got to talk to Faker, and I told him to Bjergsen in the 1v1, but
Ooh.
it
has the reverse effect, the Hauntzer effect.
Bjergsen's a very lame player. It doesn't want to kill people.
Dirty CS player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say my favorite part was probably the 5v5. I personally didn't care that much about the 1v1 tournament. I honestly had no idea what I was going to play anyways. But the 5v5 was pretty cool. I do wish the 1v1 tournament was bigger, though, unfortunately. I wanted to see everyone play.
Yeah. I feel like only letting 16 players play wasn't as fun. I guess Riot felt like having all the players playing, the matches feel like they don't really matter, but it also just kind of sucks if you go and you're someone like Mike or Kevin who only gets to play 3 games at an All-Star event.
Yeah.
That seems, I don't know, kind of sucks, especially if you traveled out here just to play 3 games and then go home. At East Rice asks, who did you look forward to facing the most at All-Stars?
Even though I didn't get to play against Faker in the real games, scrimming against him was fun. Finally was able to play against him for the first time, so that was a good experience.
I guess I really wanted to play Uzi in the 1v1 eventually because he looked so dominant last year, so it was fun that I actually got to play against him. And I don't know, he's just insanely good. Especially in the 1v1, it just seems like he doesn't make many mistakes at all. And even when I was in control of the games, he knew how to stabilize and find out when his strong point was. Whereas some other players I would play against, when I started winning, they just completely like shut down and got dumpstered.
At Smile All Day, how does it feel playing with your opponents at All-Stars that you usually play against in the LCS?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think of Sneaky and Afro as like my enemies at all other times in All-Stars. It's just they're my opponents for that day in the LCS, and that day I guess they're my enemy. But it's not like throughout every day of the week, the entire split, I'm just like Sneaky's enemy. So it's just like we still talk and are friends outside the game, so it doesn't feel weird, I guess, to be teammates all of a sudden in a tournament like that.
Yeah, I agree. It didn't really feel that much different, just besides seeing how the specific players interact with the team, like in game, for the most part. I mean, out of game too. It's different personalities, but yeah, I don't think we hold any grudges over here in the LCS. All right, next question is from Ray Pinchiesel.
Ray Pinchiesel.
It says, at Bjergsen, how does it feel to beat Faker in a 1v1?
Oh my god, the best day of my life. No, I mean, it mostly felt good to get to play on more days than just the second day, because if I lost against Faker, it would just be literally all of NA would just be completely done after the second day. So beating Faker specifically, I guess I didn't really feel... It's 1v1, so Faker's not the best player in the world because he's the best at 1v1. He's just the best player in the game of League of Legends, so I don't feel like winning against Faker is much different than winning against most other players. And someone like Uzi looks a lot more dominant in the 1v1, but obviously still feels good, man.
At a Catalyst NA asks, how do you stay motivated during the off season?
You just don't play the game.
I think that's a good way. Once you take a break and when you come back, you are really motivated to improve and become a lot better, especially because, you know, you take a long break, you're going to be hella rusty, really bad at the game. So you're going to put a lot of time in, a lot of practice into improving, and that could like fix some bad habits that you had previously. So
Personally, for me, I still play the game a lot in off season. I don't think I ever really go past like 2 or 3 days without playing League, because I feel like if I do take too long of a break, then my mechanics will probably drop off eventually. So I'd rather not have to like rebuild myself. And I do just enjoy the game enough to a point where I can play at that. Some players might not enjoy it as much, so it would be harder to like play during the off season. But yeah, that's what Hauntzer talking about, where like you can make a push to make yourself better.
I am Waterlol1 asks, how do you feel about franchising as a whole and the new talent coming to NA? For me, I don't think it really affected me at all. I mean, I think it means that the general level of rosters in NA is higher, which benefits us and benefits everyone. But, I mean, it's just people get paid more and there's better teams. Outside of that, I don't know if franchising affects me that much on like a day-to-day basis.
I think franchising is pretty cool because like it makes it so the league is like bigger and it just creates more opportunities for like people. So like for me, if I was like in free agency during franchising, that'd give me a lot more opportunities.
who's the new talent that's come in? There's a lot of European mid-laners, right?
Febivin,
Power of Evil, Power of
Power
Cash,
of Cat, Euros.
Mhm.
some challenger players.
Hooney's back.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Zvinimithy.
Zvinimithy.
Oh,
Of course, of course.
solid one. Solid one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's nice to have a lot of new talent come in.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it means that some NA talent will have to like take the bench on the academy teams, but I think the overall skill level of the league will increase from this.
At the Super Amy, have you guys done any team bonding activities to increase the synergy with the new members?
Actually, me and Mithy went karaokeing. the
Wait,
other
we
night.
went too. We just
So,
didn't
yeah.
sing. Hey, Mike and I were
You
spectating.
cannot count that as going karaokeing if you don't sing. So basically, me and
I
Mithy
mean, we
had
didn't
a
go to
great time.
karaoke. We went to the party at Riot, and they're happening karaoke. It's not like we were like, yeah, let's go
Alright,
karaoke,
you know what?
and then
you guys sat next to the wall and just walked for like an hour straight.
it was very entertaining. I was laughing a lot.
I learned how to play pool too. I was pretty good when I started, but
Oh yeah.
gradually
Pretty
got
good.
worse.
Mike did the version of inting in billiards where you shoot in the 8-ball and lose.
And Mithy joined me later.
Mithy was inting too. The games ended pretty quick.
Damn.
What about you, Sneaky? You do any bonding?
With Dennis, are you hitting the gym?
Oh my
Deadlifting
God.
with Dennis?
Oh yeah, you couldn't tell.
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
rip.
I mean, I kind of just got back to the house a bit ago, and the whole team just came, so haven't really had the opportunity. I mean, we all went for food earlier, and that's the closest things so far, I guess. Yeah, next question is from Classic SXL. It says, who do you think will be your biggest competitor next split? Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the teams will be able to do well, but I think it'd be hard to pick and choose right now because there's a lot of like synergy things that we'll need to see work out. Like, I think 100 Thieves could have a lot of potential, but maybe they just don't mesh well. Maybe everyone just starts inting. Who knows? So I'll go with Team Liquid and you guys.
Yeah. I think TL's roster looks strong. I think your team will depend how well you integrate with Svenskeren and how good Licorice is. I think a lot of people say Licorice is a strong talent, but it's always hard to say in the beginning. TL looks like, I think TL 100 Thieves look like teams that will be strong off the bat because they just have a lot of solid kind of veterans or players that have been playing for a long time. So I think those teams will be really strong in the beginning, but not sure about the long run. We'll have to see.
Kiara Rojas asks, in which country would you like the next international event to be held?
Japan or Denmark?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think Japan would be really
Japan.
cool because
Weebs.
they have their own league, and it's just a really cool place to be. Denmark, like Bjergsen said, will also be nice. Get a visit his home. Where else?
Japan.
Where else?
All right, Mike.
Japan again.
That's good. That's good.
I like Korea, so probably there again. Even though it's been there, was it once already? Yeah, once. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Again.
At Riku3 asks, what's the best part of being a member of TSM/C9? Probably my unlimited network, my phone. It feels like no matter where I go, I have excellent data and I can load videos with lightning speed.
That's true. What about the phone itself? Oh my god.
Oh, you just pulled up. Wait, where's my HTC phone? Oh, it's right there, Mike. Get it. Put it up on the stream. Put it up. Oh, hello. Good stuff, Mike.
Wow, that's beautiful.
I think probably getting to live in LA, for me at least. I got to try something really new moving here compared to living in Europe and Denmark. So just having all these experiences, getting to travel the world probably.
One of my favorite parts is winning. I like to win, and TSM's won NA a lot. C9's also won NA a lot, so those like some pretty good perks to the teams. All right, next question.
Mr. MikeYeung.
All right.
That is
At
you.
Mystic Watch, what are your favorite off-meta champs and builds for this season so far?
I'd say Lucian's been pretty fun, but yeah, he's kind of trash sometimes.
Pull up a champion list. I like when Mike plays Sejuani with Tracker's Knife and Sightstone.
I like when
Yeah, it's kind of
see a lot
off-meta.
of Tom Kench's. Tom Kench is my favorite champion.
I don't know if I've really played a lot of off-meta stuff. I think Katarina might be the most fun of champions that has become stronger, but I guess that has made her more meta, but probably something like Katarina.
Alawi.
Oh, Laui with
Yes.
Kleptomancy. That
Oh,
shit
baby.
is so good. You can proc it off the E clone. You make bank. You do a lot of damage.
No.
What's not to love about it?
Mm-mm. Insane.
All right, next question from Mitchell Gray. It says, how will the new runes affect it? How the team will have to play together?
I'm going to say not at all. It's pretty much the exact same. How your team plays together, the macro of the game will be the exact same, or at least it will not be changed based on the runes. Like, it'll be changed based on the champions. That might be changed from the runes, I guess, but the runes won't directly affect macro or team play. Maybe if poke champions are stronger, like Varus, Sereth, Zoe, or whatever, you might have to play more as like a poker siege comp, but I guess Poor Ward, dude, no one uses Poor Ward. That's garbage.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I
what
guess-
about Zombie Ward? Because you can kind of do like a solo man ward mission with your...
Yeah, I think Zombie Ward is true.
Yeah, like
That
you
might
walk
actually
in,
change.
get the trackers,
Division.
and you just keep control if they just don't walk back in.
I think it'll be used a lot more in competitive play than it was at All Stars.
CSB 2017 asked, how often do you guys scrim?
It's every day, bro.
Every day, bro. During the season, scrim probably like 6 games a day or more, and then you play solo queue after probably 6 days a week, 5-6 days a week, depending on the team. Some teams play 7 days a week, but usually you get burnt out if you do that for too long. So
At Reckless Lol asks, is this the real Reckless? Probably not.
Don't think so.
What is your post-game routine after a win?
I usually get some nice food, whether it's ordering or going out with the boys, and then I chill and watch the rest of the games if those are on.
Yeah.
Maybe watch your match
Same.
again.
Nothing too crazy. No, just like going out for food. Maybe chill. Maybe just play more solo queue, honestly. Usually after an LCS week is always more champions that I want to experiment with, and I feel like that's kind of the time now that LCS game or that week of LCS is over. I finally have a chance to just YOLO and just play random stuff in solo queue and test new stuff out. So I usually like to do that.
What is your proudest moment as a pro? After playing against Immortals, those 2 games when we had like the upset, when we had like a 1% chance of winning in the fan votes. After that, after I went up for the post-game interview, the whole stadium was like chanting my name. And that was like my most, like, that was the most memorable moment, I think.
Proudest moment, beating Faker in a 1v1. What about you, Kevin?
Winning summer split after with that split when Vincent joined the team, Balfrost. I think that was my first time I've ever won, so it was quite a nice moment.
Mine was probably my 2014 Worlds run. That was a lot of fun as a team. You know, watching Kaboom destroy Alliance, and we were all getting excited. And then we played versus Samsung Blue. Had a really good set against those guys. That was pretty great. All right, next question is from the Funky Monk. It says, after your professional league career ends, what are your plans?
I want to be a coach.
I don't know. I'm just kind of YOLOing it from my year to year and seeing how I feel about being a pro or any other opportunities. I can't really see myself doing a specific thing right now. I think full-time streaming could be a possibility, but I don't know if that's something I would enjoy for many years. Personally, compared to playing, I feel like playing is more satisfying. So I don't have an immediate thing that I would jump at and say that I would want to do.
Yeah, it's pretty similar for me. Like, I could do the streaming thing for a while as well. Or maybe even try to take up opportunities within, like, the staff. You know, like on Cloud9 or another team or something.
At Kelly5361 asks, who was my inspiration? Who was your inspiration when you were little?
Spider-Man.
Um,
Peter Parker. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was.
I'm surprised you just had that instantly, Mike. You just knew. I guess anyone, when I started wanting to go pro, anyone who was on the stage and playing like for a while, I looked up to Suche because Suche was the best player in the world pretty much back in season 1, season world championships. And yeah, I just wanted to be up there doing the same thing.
I like Bruce Lee a lot. I love his movies. He was a really great martial artist, and it's kind of what got me into being doing martial arts. And so his like whole philosophical mindset, everything about that, really inspired me as a kid.
Yeah, I don't know if I had any inspirations myself, but a character I thought was cool was a WWE wrestler named Kane, I think, with a K.
WWE Kane. Oh, I found him.
Oh,
Holy
Yeah, he's got like a mask.
This guy looks really scary.
oh,
My God.
but
He's 7 foot tall?
yeah.
Oh, wow. This is who you wanted to be? That's a little creepy.
At Cacti Hong, what was your dream job as a little kid?
I wanted to work in a zoo because I really like animals, like cats and dogs. So I always just thought I would be working with animals at some point. And I am,
Aren't you?
even to
Yeah.
this day.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut because I was really into like astronomy, space, all that stuff. Wanted to make some history happen. Turns out that's very difficult, and so I thought as a pro gamer instead.
Yeah, I was looking through some old like art books I had in my room when I was at home, and apparently I wrote down that I wanted to be a policeman when I was older, at some point.
At Ricky HZ asks, do you guys lift every day? That's
Nope.
that's a little excessive.
Nope.
Lift what? Anything?
Yeah.
I lift my
Oh,
mouse.
I guess anything.
Lift your
Sure.
keyboard.
I'm pretty sure it's good to have a rest day. Anyway, every once in a while, you have to be a real piece of work to lift 7 days a week.
At TSM Leaf, if you had another username, what would it be?
My name would be MikeYeung. Soren MikeYeung Bjerg.
I think Overwhelm is pretty cool. I had like an old WoW username. It was Twinkie.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Why didn't you choose that one?
I don't know. Change of pace, I guess. Change up your name every now and then.
I had the option of choosing between Ice and Hauntzer, but I was playing as a player under Hauntzer for a little bit already, so I felt like it was too much work to change my name to Ice, and so I just kept it.
I think for me, it'd be the Hammer.
Jesus Christ.
Why the hammer?
Mike, it's not too late.
Mike.
It's not too late.
Why the hammer?
That was my nickname going into freshman football.
The hammer. Oh my god.
Wow.
That's so badass.
Obelisk Lol asks, what is your favorite food?
I like meat. Good meat.
Quality Danish sausage.
Any kind of meat
It's
or
so,
beef.
it's so generic.
Would you eat?
I like Japanese barbecue. We had Japanese barbecue last night. That's a little bit more specific, but
There we go.
My favorite food
Nice.
was ramen, but I have this weird craving for seaweed salad right now.
everywhere we go out with Mike, every single place, he looks at the menu and he sees if they have seaweed salad, and then he asks the waiter, "Do you guys have a seaweed salad?"
I'd probably
Spoiler,
go
they
with
don't most of the time.
chicken tendies, honestly.
Ooh.
Ooh, good.
All right. Elrod209 asks, "What are some of your hobbies?"
Video games.
Wow.
Whoa!
I know.
Unheard of.
It's weird.
No way.
That's pretty unique. I like martial arts, kickboxing. I think it's really fun. A lot of self-improvement involved. Very competitive as well.
Could you beat Bjergsen's ass?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. What the fuck? Of course you beat me up.
Actually, Bjergsen's got long ass
Yeah.
arms, dude.
I could just.
Oh,
He can like
Noodle him to death.
push me away.
With my long spaghetti arms. What are my hobbies? Recently, working out. I collect watches, kind of. I used to watch a lot of TV shows, but I kind of had to stop doing that because it's just way too addicting watching TV shows, and I just don't want to do anything else, and I just turn into a massive potato. Just in my bed watching TV shows for 10 hours in a row. So I'm trying to replace TV shows with reading because it's less addicting.
Wait, how many watches do you have?
Let's not talk about that.
Yo.
Let's go to the next question.
Wait,
Let's go to your
Oh.
room. Go to your room and
Okay.
pick it out.
Dude, you gotta
Pick it
line
out.
them up on your arm, and then just have a whole arm be a wash.
I don't think we have time. We're almost reaching 10 p.m.
Wait,
The
are you wearing
AMA is over.
Duff McGavin or Garvin says, "What is your favorite game to play besides League right now?"
There's this phone game called One Piece Treasure Cruise. It's a game where you sink all your money into. It's like gambling basically. So I'm playing that a lot right now.
Isn't that all mobile games?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
Pay to win, pay to win.
Yep. Sometimes I play Dark Souls 3 in queue. I like the Dark Souls series a lot, but I try not to play other games. I haven't touched PUBG because, again, I'm just trying to stay away from anything I might get hooked on. That doesn't really benefit me as a pro.
I like Fortnite a lot right now. It's a
Well-
fun bonding experience with the team.
Well, I don't really play any other games besides League, but my favorite game is Pokemon. I have a giant Pikachu in my room too, and Hauntzer is my other favorite Pokemon now.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh.
You can catch me anytime.
I'm sure.
How do
they'll
you guys
come.
deal with jet lag when flying to countries right before large tournaments?
Well, if you can sleep on the plane, that's really helpful.
I think starting to change your day rhythm a bit leading up to the tournament, if you can, the last couple days. Sleeping earlier or sleeping later and adjusting a little bit so it's not a complete shock when you go travel somewhere. And then the first couple nights when I'm traveling, I try to take melatonin or something so I don't wake up at 4 a.m. and I just can't fall asleep again. How do you take care of your eyes? Mike has very intensive eye care, so I think this is a good
Oh,
question
yeah.
for him.
That's true. So I played with my screen at the lowest brightness with the blue light filter with Gunners, and yeah, I give my eyes massages.
Can you show us the eye massage?
Just massage your lids like this.
Is that it? For how long? I need specifics.
Couple hours.
Just a few minutes.
Do any of you ever play a new champion when it comes out, even if it isn't your main role, to see how it feels? I think I should do that more often. I usually go in and play them in. I'll watch the champion spotlight and then I'll play them in a practice tool game or whatever, just to try to get an understanding of how their spells kind of work and their combos, but I think playing an actual game, even if it's just a normal, so you get an idea also of the cooldowns, the laning, or if it's a jungler like clears and ganks, just the general pattern. I still haven't done that with Evelyn, and I've watched the Champion Spotlight, but I still have no idea what Evelyn does.
Oh yeah, when Kane actually first came out, and we were playing against Kane for the first time, I was the only one as a jungler that knew that Kane could go through walls. It was so troll.
Best ADC, I'm a cutie pie or double lift? The age-old question.
Uh-oh.
The answer is Sneaky.
Oh!
Ooh.
Flip that one around on him.
All right,
Hit
how
us
about,
with one of them.
how about this one? If you guys are smurfing in Bronze 5, what would be the Trolls champ you could play and still win?
I just go all out. I wouldn't even play a troll champion.
You just try out against Bronze 5
Yeah.
players?
That's
I would try
disgusting.
hard against
Five.
bronze
You
5
would, you would
players.
destroy their day.
I would try and win with 100 kills. I would
A lot
play.
of kills.
I'd play Lee Sin. I'd play Nidalee.
I don't know what I would play. Maybe just Yasuo or something. It's not really a troll, but it's just, I guess at that point you just play whatever is the most fun.
Oh, actually,
It's kind of hard to lose.
I don't get to play off rolls a lot, but my other favorite champion that I rarely get to play is Callista.
I think I'd go with Aatrox.
Aatrox.
Yeah, he's probably
What?
pretty fun, jumping around and shit.
Really fun.
I think Garen's pretty fun.
Oh, yep. That's the epitome of fun.
No. You got one-shot everyone, running super fast, and you're unkillable.
That's true.
Why don't you just play Garen and Challenger then? If he's so good.
'Cause I'm not playing against the bronze 5s, bro.
Alright. How to play to avoid wrist injuries?
Do stretches.
Yeah, I think doing stretches 3-4 times a day helps a lot. And if they're hurting, ice your wrists after you're done playing or in between playing for like 10 to 15 minutes. And you can sleep with like a brace that keeps your wrists still while you sleep. Those are the things that help me the most. Favorite fruit?
Bananas.
Bananas. Good choice, Mike.
I'd say strawberries.
I've had like 2 bananas a day since coming to the TSM house. There's like bananas everywhere.
Just bananas everywhere in that one bowl in the
Only
kitchen.
one spot.
Yeah.
Just
There's a
everywhere.
lot of bananas. They just kind of like respawn. They never run out.
For me, I'd say it'd be like a tie between watermelon or pineapple. Favorite shaving brand? Personally, I like Gillette.
Yeah,
I think that they're at the top of their game.
I agree. Just the best a man can get. If you could get a body pillow of someone, what would it be? I believe I see one in Sneaky's room.
How about a Hauntzer body pillow?
Oh.
Body pillow.
Wow.
Me too. We can share it.
Yeah. The Pokemon.
Oh,
Just the
yeah,
Pokemon.
that's what I was talking about too.
I got a question. Favorite anime?
Code Geass.
Really? I tried watching that. I didn't like it at all.
Well, that's like the best one.
Is that the one where they're all in mechs?
No.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Yeah, it is.
What? Like you're trolling?
No,
Okay.
it's not. It's not all about. It's not like a mainly mech anime. It's like
Yeah, it is.
there's like other things involved too. You know.
But a lot of it.
No,
is
it's
about
like
mechs.
it's like mind. There's some mind control and
Minecraft?
more about like
some
strategy.
mechs.
It's like
Don't spoil it, Mike.
oh, all right.
Stop it.
Or Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, you like that one a lot?
Solid one.
Hunter x Hunter is more mainstream, but Code Geass is a hidden gem.
No, it's
Wow.
not, dude.
Hidden
Yes.
gem.
It's hella popular.
When I
Yes.
talked to Darius 3 years ago about watching anime for the first time, he says the first anime you should watch is Code Geass. And I tried.
Nice.
That's why I don't watch anime anymore.
Darius and I are very alike.
You are.
Very like,
Wait, Kevin, what's yours?
I like One Piece. Actually, I don't even watch anime, but I read a lot of manga.
Oh, okay.
So I'd say One Piece is the best.
Are you caught up?
Yeah, I'm pretty caught up.
I'd say mine is right now probably Boku no Hero Academia. That was really good.
Oh, another favorite is Sword Art Online.
No. Triggered.
Is that the one where they're in an MMO?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the movie and I cried.
Wow, that's pretty great.
Did you ever watch Your Name?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Did you cry in
didn't.
that one?
Yeah, I did.
That one was
Wow.
pretty sad.
Yeah.
I almost cried.
Mhm.
I finished
Almost.
2 animes, so that means those are probably my favorites. Death Note and Erased. I think I have tried to watch 2 other animes and I didn't enjoy them enough to finish them. Code Geass and another one. So I guess those are my favorites. All right. Well, that was it for our All-Star AMA. Thank you to T-Mobile for making it possible for us to do this AMA and to answer some of you guys' questions and some Twitter questions, I think they were.
A very magenta thank
There's
you.
going to be there's a giveaway for the magenta jersey, and the winners will be chosen this week. So if you entered the AMA, make sure to check your DMs in the next week or so to see if you won one of these amazing, beautiful
Yeah, they're
magenta
pretty nice.
jerseys. Wow.
Oh.
Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys, I guess, for my next stream, or if potentially for our next AMA with Sneaky.
Woo!